Hi everyone, welcome to Cricut Crafter. Today I'm going to be showing how I make makeup swatch stickers for vinyl with the Cricut. So the first thing I'm going to do is I have this box and I'm going to unlock the proportion so I can make a rectangle. And then I'm just going to go ahead and type in a size, but it doesn't really matter because later I'm going to end up changing all of this anyway. But I wanted to do this no cuts and in real time so you can see what I'm doing. So now that I have this rectangle, I'm just going to duplicate it a few times. A lot of the swatch stickers I see usually have somewhere between 8 and 10 little marks on them, and you can do lots of different shapes. In this particular one, I am doing rectangles. If you wanted to see more shapes though, I can link my Etsy shop in the description, and if you check it out, I have a whole bunch of different designs and different shapes, including cowboy boots. So if there's a different shape you want to see, let me know and we could also do that tutorial. So I'm just counting the blocks here. Then I'm going to select all of them, and then I'm going to make sure that they're aligned. So here I am again counting. I think I was trying to make it so that there's 10. And I did find later as I'm labeling these, it's really nice to be able to say how many on a sheet and how many on a mat. That's just for your bookkeeping though. So then I went up to the align tool, and then I went to make sure that they're all aligned. That way there's no like zigzag in the pattern and they're all straight. So now we're looking good here. I've highlighted all of these, and then I'm going to hit the shrink on the side because they're all then grouped together. I'm just going to kind of like move them around, and you can see because I'm still unlocked, I can change the width or the height as you want to. So that's why it doesn't really matter how big in the beginning, because you're going to be able to refine it all later. So I'm going to go ahead and put in some dimensions here because there are some stickers that I like, or there are some sizes that I was trying to get to. So I was just wanting to make sure that it's a 1 inch by 4 inch for this part. And then there's going to be an additional edge on it, so it's going to be a little bit bigger. The next thing I'm going to do is do another shape. You're going to have to unlock it as well so you can kind of stretch it out. I like to make it a different color so you can differentiate it a little bit better. I'm going to move it to the back so it's behind this big column. And right now I'm kind of eyeballing it, but basically I want to be able to have it so it's got a good thick enough border on it so that once you peel it off and you fill it in, you'll be able to peel it off and it will look hopefully like the makeup swatch stickers that you see. I'm not sure how to best explain that. Hopefully if you're watching this video, you know what I mean. You want to have a nice even border all the way around. So now that I have this already set and I'm liking how this looks, I'm going to highlight both items and then go back to the align tool, and then I'm going to center these. So it should just pop in, and now the borders and edges should be all set. Then I'm going to take those two things and I'm going to hit the slice button. And what that is going to do, it doesn't look like it does anything, but it does. So you can see here, once you do this and then you highlight it, then it actually takes out those dark squares that we had. So now if you go to cut this out on the Cricut, you're going to see you're going to have those pieces missing. That way someone can fill it in with makeup. And then I'm just going to duplicate this because it's already then at the set dimensions that we want. And then I'm going to do the align thing again so that they're all going to end up being aligned. And then because you know that the mat itself that you're going to be putting it on is, that 12-inch wide mat, then I went up until you reach about 11 and a half inches and you're good. So I knew that I couldn't do an additional one. So I did as many as I could. And then I distribute them evenly, horizontally, so that there's an equal amount of space on all of them. Then I highlight all of these together and I hit attach. And that just kind of puts a paper clip on all the different ones. And then I just duplicate the entire top row, and I do it one more time and I put it on the bottom row. Now, because I don't want to waste any space on the Cricut, I'm going to actually also do 2 additional ones along the bottom. But again, I highlight everything. I hit attach again. And then I was like, oops, I'm going to need a couple of these by themselves. And you can't obviously do that with 12. So I detached them so that I could take one, and then I'm going to rotate it. And then I'm going to put 2 wide ways across the bottom. Technically, you don't have to set up your mat this way, because even if you did them and went, 2 lines, once you do everything, the Cricut is smart enough to try and figure out where to place them. But it's just for me as a visual reference. I like to be able to know where they are. So now I have 2 additional makeup stencils along the bottom. And then once I think everything is good, I take the entire stack and I hit attach again, paper clipping the whole thing. Then I'm going to hit make it, and it's going to give you the preview of what it looks like on the mat. And this looks good because it's only going to be on one mat. That's what we want. I'm trying to maximize all of the cutting that I can. And I think I can even stick in a little video of what it looks like when someone actually uses it, because I've done this for my Etsy shop. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe for more future videos. And if you have any requests or want to see different shapes or projects, please leave that as a comment. Thanks for watching, and happy crafting, everyone.